What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to The Good, The Bad and The Stupid. It's Tuesday the 10th of March. If you're new and you're watching on YouTube, don't forget there's a podcast version, or there is a podcast version that you can listen to me. If you're sick of seeing my lovely face, you can listen to me on the podcast. There's no getting away from my Brummie accent, unfortunately, whichever one you go for. So you'll have to make do with that. But it's all kicking off still. Italy's in lockdown. I'm waiting for the people to start fucking either panic buying pizza or refusing to buy pizza. I don't know which way that one's going to go. There's got to be some fucking connection to Italy that people are going to go, oh, does that mean we can't do this, we can't do that? What about all that dry pasta we've just fucking filled the spare room with? Can we touch that? Are we allowed to? Oh man, I'm just going to eat toilet paper for the next fucking 3 days and see where that gets us. Shitting out toilet paper, the irony, that's what that'll be. But yeah, so it's crazy over there. St Patrick's Day's been cancelled. That's doing some for the Irish to cancel St Patrick's Day. But they're not going to cancel the party. Be sure about that. Even if they're fucking linked up by a mass, what's it called, Skype. There'll be a party for St Patrick's Day, no doubt about it. Well, everybody celebrates St Patrick's Day because we don't get a fucking St George's Day. I enjoy St Patrick's Day just as much as any Irish friend I've got. We need to do it for St George's Day. I do. I still have a drink for it anyway. But you'd like to do it with the whole fucking parade and everything, though, wouldn't you? Celebrate it properly. I was going to say. Yeah, so it's going crazy. It's still so they cancelled that. Cocaine dealers, cocaine. The French government have had to come out, and other governments, to say that cocaine does not cure the coronavirus because the drug barons have jumped on it and said that it can cure it, and just hoping everybody will start stockpiling that. Everyone's like that. Anyone got a number? Anyone got a decent dealer that I can fucking phone up and order? Remortgage my house and buy a fucking shitload, you know. But it's not the same as buying fucking, you know, Tesco's own toilet roll. The price is a little bit fucking out of people's price ranges, let's say. But it's a funny one. I bet some people have gone for it, or it's a good excuse to get down. If it's a cure, maybe it's a preventative as well. And if it's a preventative, I think we need to use this time that we've been told to not go into work wisely. These 14 days that we've got, we might as well, you know, it's St Patrick's Day. We've got 14 days to party. It's almost like a 2-week holiday. You know, dark web, here we come. Yeah, so but that's one thing as well. So what else was the other thing about it? Oh, another guy as well, the toilet paper thing. A guy was going up to people asking him, why are you doing it? Nobody had an answer. Everyone's going, I don't know, because everybody's doing it. Why are you buying toilet roll? Why is your shopping trolley full of toilet roll? I don't know. Another guy, and he asked another guy, and he was straight. He said, why are you doing it? He goes, I don't know, mate, because we're all idiots, legit. It's a guy in New Zealand. It's spread even over there. He said, I think it's like a fear of missing out. There's everybody's doing it, and everyone's thinking they're going to lose out, and like maybe everybody's just got chronic diarrhea out of nowhere. So you know, I think I'll take the fucking cocaine version over the toilet paper one. It sounds more fun. Anyway, the Daily Mail. Amazing journalism by the Daily Mail when they reported that Peter Carey has been seen in public pumping air into his tyres. That's what they've put. Like the fucking, he's like a lesser spotted Peter Kay, like a bird watcher's. He's been caught for the first time out in public for 3 months. And there's like loads of photos of him that somebody's took, putting air in his tyres. So fucking what? Saying it's the first time he's been seen for 3 months, and then they go into telling you what he's wearing. He was wearing a simple grey jacket he donned a grey jacket over a simple black roll neck top, and he also wore jeans, finishing off the look in a pair of denim jeans and black trainers as he opted for comfort over style. And you wonder why Peter Kay's not been seen for 3 months, because of fucking shit like that. People fucking coming out and just putting him in the paper for fucking no reason. and describing him and telling you. And they said he went into the service station then. I'm doing it now for the fucking comedic effect because it's pathetic. They even said he went into the water. He went into the service station and came out with a bottle of water. So fucking what? You know what I mean? That's not news, and nobody gives a fuck. You know what I mean? It's like, if you want to see more of Peter Kay, leave the fucker alone. He's just going to go back under a rock and go, I can't handle this shit. Fucking this cunt. No wonder people piss off to America. They can handle celebrities over there. They don't fucking... You've got to be somebody really famous for them to give a shit. You know what I mean? I'm surprised, like, fucking, everyone weren't running up, fucking banging selfies off him as well. You know what I mean? Just like... You could be coming out of hospital, you know, after fucking some serious operation and that, and somebody will stick a phone in your face for, like, with a bandage on. Like with just your eyes and that just showing first degree burns. You're just coming out totally fucking, and somebody will bang this, and you won't even know who it's in there. They'll go, oh, this is, you know, whatever famous person it might be. This is me and whoever, Roger Federer, fuck knows, whoever's been in the first degree burns. For the sake of this story, I don't expect anybody to actually have those injuries. Anyway, this is pathetic. There you go, Daily Mail all over, all the newspapers. I think they weren't the only one. He was in all the newspapers. Fuck you now. Men with tiny todgers. Let's move on to people who also like to stay fucking a little bit low key, but not there, because men with tiny todgers have got the chance to find love on a new dedicated dating app. And it's like, this is all big news. This was in all the papers as well. Dinky One, it's called, aims to normalise blokes with small willies who want to land their perfect match. According to NHS research, the average penis size is whatever. I'm not going to go into that. But now guys who don't measure up can meet admirers who won't judge them for their size. Come on, that's got to be a tumbleweed website, surely. Is that because it's going to be bloke heavy? They're all bloke heavy anyway. But, you know, that's just a weird fucking site. That's just weird. I mean, like, you can imagine, like, you're going to be like, how about it, love? Fancy a bit. You know, when they know that you're coming at them from a fucking position. Unless you're like a guy with a massive one who's gone on there and he's like, you know... You're going to sort of pull the wool over their eyes, and that when you turn up, she's going to like think, and then she's going to have like, you know, fruit machine going off in her eyes, 3 sevens. All of a sudden, when you fucking pull your trousers down. But no, they're on there for that, aren't they? Well, unless they're on there for doing them a favour. I don't know whether it's got to work, but there's horses for courses, isn't there? I guess there'll be some people on there, but I think there'll be loads of blokes, and the rest will just be loads of tumbleweed photos. Anyway, good luck to him. Dinky One, it's called, if you're looking for it. I'll check it out later. They're saying guys with little ones are going to be cock a hoop. Anyway. Who's this one? What was that one about the... Oh no, fuck it. Bollocks, complete bollocks. Anyway, I was looking at the Joe Marler one from the rugby. He grabbed the nuts of the Welsh player, didn't he? I forget his name now. Alwyn Jones. He's being called before a panel on Thursday. But Marler has tweeted that it's bollocks, complete bollocks. It was dismissed criticism. That's it. He said it's bollocks, complete bollocks. I'm not so sure who he was referring to then. Why have they put that with that? I thought it was related. It's got nothing to do with it. I spoke about that yesterday when he grabbed his nuts in the rugby match. It was all a bit of fun. You know, it didn't hurt him. I mean, the guy didn't go down because, believe me, if he'd have done it hard enough, he'd have fucking been on the floor. He just literally did it for a joke. So, anyway, there's a lot worse than that goes on a rugby pitch. Fucking people get their eyes gouged out. Fucking some people have had, you know, have gone up their arse and everything. They don't mess around on the rugby pitch in the scrums and everything. Have you seen their ears? Their ears are fucking half hanging off. They're like some of them have to sellotape their ears back on before the game. You've seen them? They've got the band on. They're sellotaping their head together. Tough bastards. I tell you what. And I used to love. I love watching rugby, and I wish I'd have got into it. But when we was at school, they didn't really push it in the council schools. Now it's a fucking public school kind of situation, isn't it, or private school, whatever. But in the schools I went to, we used to do it once. We used to have a season of it, and like we go out on a Wednesday in the middle of winter. I just couldn't get into it. I couldn't get it. It was freezing cold. We didn't know what the fuck was going on. I don't even think the PE teacher knew what was going on. He was teaching us something out of a rule book or something. We didn't have a clue. So, when you got to choose, nobody chose rugby. No rugby players come out of my school. A lot of good truants come out of it. Top of the fucking class for that. A lot of good drug addicts. But no rugby players, unfortunately. But I'd love to have got into it. Anyway, Kendall, a guy who was, his name, I don't know what his name is, Rodrigo. He said he'd done all the plastic surgery. You might have seen him. He became the Kendall. And he looked fuck all like the Kendall, just looked like a plastic version of a man. But he used to dress and call himself the Kendall. And even you could call him a man. He looked weird, put it that way. It almost looked like it was no sex. Pretty much, like the dolls have got the fucking neither or. They've got none, have they? The Ken doll doesn't have a fucking dick and everything on it, does it? It's just like nothing. So it almost could be non-male or female. Alien, that's what we're going to call him. He's a fucking alien. Anyhow, he's decided to become Barbie now. He's changing. He's switching. He's bored of being Ken. I've milked that one. I'll tell you what it is. Nobody's putting him in the papers anymore. Everybody's got bored of it. He's already reached, because he was going through all the operations, wasn't he? So every time he's having another operation, it's more fucking newspapers, and he's getting more money, and he's becoming famous and that. All of a sudden, he's got all the way up there. Nobody gives a shit. So now he's switching, and now he's becoming Barbie. And he's saying he wants kids as Barbie, but he's a man at the moment, so... He's setting himself up a 5-year plan. He's a businessman. That's what he is. He's setting himself up a 5-year plan because he's going to take all that time to do that. And all that time he's going to be cashing in. He's going to be all the chat shows. Crazy. He's going to have 6-pack removed, breast implants, forehead shaved down. Fucking hell. Titanium face implants. This is to become. He's already had shit like this to become Ken. Or even, fuck knows what he looked like in the first place. He don't look normal. He might have looked normal. That'd be the freak if he could never find his way back there. Jawline shaved, chin reduction, Adam's apple reduced, hair extensions, veneers, lip filler, Botox, eye lift, liposuction, facelift. That's a shopping list. I tell you what, whoever does all that to him fucking needs to be put in prison, because the guy's clearly fucking not right in the head. If anybody goes in asking for all that, it should be illegal. You should... Plastic surgery is for when there's something you're clearly unhappy with, you're depressed, I'd do that. But all that, that's just it's fucking mental. I mean, they're saying you can do what you like, but to your own face, but that's borderline fucking pseudo fucking, I don't know what it is. I don't know what I'm going to call it, but as the plastic surgeon is like that, isn't he? But at some point during that, he could fucking die, couldn't he? Because he ain't normal. Anyway, let's move on. I'm bored of talking about him. He's had enough of my podcast time. I've promoted him now. You're all going to be Googling him now, going, what the fuck does this guy look like at the moment? I'm going to follow him on Facebook and that, because, see how he becomes into a freak. Like that other geezer who's dressed up like, he's trying to change into David Beckham, the benefit cheat. He looks nothing like David Beckham. He spent loads, 50 grand so far. He just looks like a fat bod. Remember Bod, the cartoon? That's what he looks like. So, again, his fucking plastic surgeon needs to go into prison, or at least be took before the court. I said, when you get to the hairdressers and you got a photo like, I like my hair like that, and you very rarely get it, and you just come out really pissed off. Surely that guy can't think he looks like David Beckham when he looks in the mirror. You go in with it, I want to look like that, mate, David Beckham, and you come out and you got a picture of like fucking Bod, or what's his name? Who's the one with Snoopy? Charlie Brown. That's what he looked like. A fat version of that, a fat Charlie Brown. Tell you what. Anyway, this was funny. Anyone see the chimpanzee feeding the tortoise? Was it a tortoise? It's a big tortoise. It's fucking massive. He's feeding it, sharing his apple with it. That's cool. That was a cool video. That was. The tortoise is like, he's having a bite and then he's giving it, and the tortoise is like sticking his net out and going like that. And when he goes in for another bite, the chimp's already gone for his next bite. And every time he goes back, the tortoise goes to bite and he takes the apple back. So he's teasing it a bit, but it's a great little video. Shows that they've got feelings. It shows that they, they make pals, they're buddies. But they're like, he's an old one. He's an old one, isn't he? He's in Indian forest. Anyway, let's move on to. It's a big tortoise. I don't know what's the other big ones in the Galapagos Islands? What do you call them? I was going to say terrapins. Then that's the opposite way. They're the small ones. They're not tortoise. What are they? Turtles? Oh, fuck it. What are they? I forget. Big tortoises, large tortoises. I'm going to have to remember what they are next time. Excuse that. Speaking of large animals, look at there's a giraffe trying to get a drink of water, and he's having to do the splits to get his head down there. He's that long-legged. He's having to do the splits. The adult male, about 16 foot tall, stopped by a man-made dam to enjoy a few slurps. That's good, at least, because at first I thought somebody had fucking shot it. I thought that was the point, that he was dying and falling down. That's what you think with these animals now, because that's all they are, just targets. There's somebody waiting in the bush with a fucking rifle, waiting to pop them at any moment. So at the moment he's enjoying his life, so leave him alone. Haven't they not got now, they've got people shooting the poachers. That's the perfect crime. Get people who are out poaching poachers. Why don't you sign up for that? That's the bet you're getting away with. It's legal. You can shoot fucking humans. That's got to feel better than fucking shooting. I'm on about shooting the wrong humans, shooting the fucking ones who are shooting animals. There's nothing better than that, surely. You're saving a lion's life by popping a fucking idiot in the head. I'm all for it. Animal rights. Daniel Craig's done a GQ thing, and he's like, because he's in all the papers now, doing all the fucking rounds, and I've spoke about him the last 4 on the trot, I think, but he's in there with the most airbrushed face. I tell you what, he looks fit, he's got a fit body, but that face has 100% been airbrushed. He's like, he looks about 20 years old. He looks younger than me, and I'm young, believe it or not. But he's 100% been airbrushed. He looks too perfect. But good body though, I'll tell you what. That's a good thing. I mean, my body would be good if I had time to do it. If we all getting paid to do it. Imagine that, somebody saying, well, I'm going to pay you £1 million. You're going to play one of the best roles in the fucking world. You're going to wear all the best clothes. You're going to put suave as fuck, running, jumping, assault courses, all that. And you're going to be fit as fuck. And we want your body in shape. And you're going to get £1 million for it. It's fucking. How would you want to spend your day doing anything else? It'd be a right load of. It'd be just fun. Instead, I've got to do the dog's body work, and I'm doing these stuff for free. And one day, this podcast is going to make me some money. You mark my words. Either that, or it'll make somebody else some money. Because I'll have fucking long pop my clods, and somebody else will selling the rights to it. To what would they be selling them to? Fuck knows. Beatles About or something like that. Some really shit program, where they're laughing at the shittest things on the internet. I'll be on that. Right, I'm going to finish up, I think. What's going on was it Ronaldinho? Ronaldinho has been branded stupid by his own lawyer for trying to... he tried to enter Paraguay with a fake passport. What the fuck does he do that for? I mean, he's only one of the most recognisable footballers on the planet, and I'm not just on about his teeth. Oh, I am just on about his teeth. I'm on about he's as recognisable as fucking any footballer in the world, isn't he? So why is he using a fake passport? He's obviously got, what's his name, like Dave Brown or something like that. And it was like, I'm sure you're Ronaldinho. No, I'm Dave Brown, mate, and I want to go to Paraguay. I've got my own passport, but I want to go to Paraguay as Dave Brown. What are you saying? I can do what I like. I'm one of the most famous footballers in the world. Well, sorry, Ronaldinho, you're not, and you've been arrested for it, and you're being called stupid. Now you face up to 6 months in prison for it. Fuck you now. You got something behind. There's something else going on there, isn't there? Has he taken up fucking drug smuggling or something, or what? Has he heard about the coronavirus, the cocaine thing? I'll tell you what, he's stupid if he is, because there's plenty of cocaine in fucking Brazil, where he come from. Right, I'm going to finish up on one more thing, I think. Oscar winner actor Jim Broadbent, the English actor, he nearly played Del Boy. I didn't know that. He was offered to play it before David Jason. Fucking good job he didn't, because he said he'd only done it for 2 seasons, and we'd never have had Del Boy. And funnily enough, he plays the copper in it anyway, and he plays it really well. I forget his name now. But he's the real sneaky copper that's Del Boy's always fucking on the hiding for, and he's always trying to catch him for. He's always coming around the house and everything, and like trying to catch him out, and they have to watch what they say, and they always fuck up when they're around him, don't they? Rodney does. So he's a great character anyway. So good job. Otherwise, who knows where we'd be? We'd never have that brilliant thing, and I'd never have lived my life pretty much by those standards and have my house full of fucking crap that I can't sell. Anyway, that's another story. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you again tomorrow. See you later. Bye.